Guys, it is now time for November in Pokemon Go. October was a blast, but we now know the events, everything going down, raid hours, spotlight hours, events, Dynamax bosses during November, so let's get right into it. Okay, as always, we're gonna start with the 5-star raids, and we have a big roster coming this month. Starting off, running all the way until November 4th, of course, it's going to be Darkrai, but that is going to then switch in from November 4th to November 18th, Lugia, returning to the 5-star raids, and if you catch a Lugia in raids during this time, it will know its legacy move Aeroblast, so yes, legacy moves are coming back and we can get Aeroblast on Lugia, which is exciting. Then we will be switching in from November 18th to November 27th, Palkia and Dialga in their origin forms returning. Thank God. These things are absolute beasts. Very, very meta Pokemon, and glad people can get it if they missed the Sinnoh Tour. Now, in terms of legacy moves, you will be able to get Roar of Time on Dialga and Spatial Rend on Palkia if you catch them between November 18th, 10 a.m., November 24th, 11:59 p.m. So not the whole time frame will you be able to get legacy moves, but you will still be able to get these legacy moves on these Pokemon. Granted, they're pretty useless without the legacy moves, and you can elite TM them, so you're probably only going to be raiding them during that time frame I mentioned. Then we're going to switch up into the final batch of raid bosses, which is going to be a combo of 4 raid bosses going down November 27th to December 3rd. That includes Zacian, Zamazenta, Regieleki, and Regidrago, all in raids at the same time. A bunch of Generation 8 Pokemon. Pretty cool we're getting all these Pokemon. I've never seen such a big variety of comboed Pokemon, but it seems like they're just kind of wrapping it up, bringing back some new shinies and stuff if you missed it earlier in the season. By the way, all raid bosses start and end at 10 a.m. local time on the dates I mentioned. Okay, raid hours for the month. Of course, every single month we get raid hours, but this month it seems a little bit different. We're getting thrown in some raid hours of Pokemon that are not even in the regular raid rotation. On screen, I'm gonna put all of them. We're gonna have 2 Lugia raid hours early in November. Then November 19th will be a Nihilego raid hour, followed by a Tapu Koko raid hour November 20th, a Dialga Origin Form raid hour November 21st, and a Palkia Origin Form raid hour November 27th. So 4 raid hours in a row, it seems. And then finally, we're gonna get a combo raid hour November 27th for Zacian, Zam, Regieleki, and Regidrago. Not sure how that's gonna work. It'll probably just all be shared, all the gyms. Not gonna be the greatest thing probably ever if you want to hunt a specific one, but it is there. Raid hours, by the way, are every Wednesday, 6 to 7 p.m., but of course not Wednesday for some of these dates here. And this is mainly because of the Wild Area event, which we'll talk about in a bit. Let's move into Mega Raids. Mega Raids during the month until November 4th, we're gonna have Mega Banette, of course. Then November 4th to November 11th, we'll see Mega Manectric returning to Mega Raids. Then Mega Salamence will be returning November 11th to November 18th, switching in then into Mega Beedrill and Mega Ampharos at the exact same time, November 18th and November 27th. So again, a combo there with 2 megas at the same time. Finally, November 27th to December 3rd will be Mega Altaria. Raid bosses, by the way, again, 10 a.m. start and 10 a.m. finish. Now, if you do battle in Shadow Raids on the weekends in November, Shadow Suicune will be the raid boss available. So again, just keep rotating between those dogs is what they seem to be doing. With raids out of the way, let's talk about the D-Max and the Max battles. Of course, the new feature in Pokemon Go. What can we battle in Max battles this month? Well, November 1st to December 3rd, you will have Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble still all in Max battles. If you missed out on any of these are great starter Pokemon to go ahead and get as a good start point to the Max battle feature. And then we're gonna have Max Mondays, a new event coming during Mondays from 6 to 7 p.m., similar to a raid hour or spotlight hour, where there's gonna be a certain Max battle which will be more prevalent. Specifically, November 11th will be Dynamax Charmander Max Monday, Dynamax Drillbur will be on November 18th, and Dynamax Bulbasaur November 25th. So yes, you did see there, Dynamax Drillbur being a new Dynamax potential Pokemon this month. That moves us into spotlight hours though. Every Tuesday, 6 to 7 p.m., a certain Pokemon is spawning in the wild with a bonus. Let's talk about what is in spotlight hours this month. Well, November 5th is going to be Surskit with 2 times transfer candy. Yes, we've been waiting for this event for a while. You go ahead and transfer your Pokemon then. Then November 12th will be Smoliv in spotlight hour with 2 times Evolve XP. We'll then see on November 19th another combo spotlight hour with Teddiursa and Combi in spotlight hour at the same time with 2 times Catch Stardust. Combi is one of those Pokemon that gets you boosted Stardust, specifically 750. So during this event, 1500 Stardust every Combi you catch. So this is going to be a great spotlight hour to play if you need Stardust. Finally, November 26th will be Joltik in spotlight hour with the bonus of 2 times Catch XP. And that gets into the final part of the month, the events, the other events going down. What is going down this month? Well, first of all, running all the way until November 3rd, 8 p.m. is the Halloween event part 2 if you want to participate in some more Halloween festivities. November 2nd and November 3rd will be the Go Battle Weekend. This is a weekend where you can do 100 battles each day. You're going to have a bunch of increased Stardust rewards, some timed research, and just an overall great event for anyone who's really into Go Battle League and PvP. Then November 7th to November 12th will be the Harvest Festival event. We'll have to wait and see what that event is all about, but sounds like it could be some fun. November 10th will then be Mankey Community Day from 2 to 5 p.m. We already know about that. With Annihilate getting its legacy move Rage Fist, should be exciting. We have the Simply Groundbreaking event November 15th and November 17th. Not sure what that is exactly about, but groundbreaking. Most likely we'll have the release of the Dynamax Drillbur during that event and maybe some other ground type Pokemon. We'll have the Into the Wild event November 18th and November 22nd. Isn't that the name of a movie? movie. It does have an interesting time frame, 12:01 to 11:59 p.m. So it could be a Team Go Rocket event or some sort of event like that. We'll have to wait and see. We then have the Pokemon Go Wild Area Global event, November 23rd and 24th. This is similar to a Go Fest or a tour event. I will have a video breaking down all the tips and everything you need to know about that event, how to be ready for it, as it does look like an exciting event. Finally, the Max Out Finale event, November 27th to December 1st. And we've kind of like an end of season event. Most likely we'll just get a bunch of repeats of some of the different things and features that have come during this season. They just kind of do it for anyone who might be joining this season a little bit late. So it probably not going to be the most amazing event. Usually the finale events aren't that crazy. And with that being said, guys, that is pretty much November. Looks kind of exciting. A lot of repeat Pokemon, but we do have the Wild Area event, the return of Palkia and Dialga. And I will say, kind of interesting, we're not getting shiny Regidrago and Regieleki yet. I believe this is the third time they're in raids and we still don't have their shiny, so that kind of sucks. Nonetheless, let me know what you think of November if you're gonna be playing it or not in Pokemon Go, and fall for tips. Peace.